Hello everyone, this is Deepak sir, biofaculty for NEET exam. So now I will discussing about composition of blood. So blood consists of plasma and formed element. Blood consists of 55% plasma, which is a liquid part of blood, and 45% formed element, which is solid part of blood. Now, formed element consists of blood corpuscles or blood cells, and platelets. Also called thrombocytes. Now, blood cells or blood corpuscles further divided into two groups. There are two types: red blood cells and white blood cells. Red blood cells, also called erythrocytes, and WBC, also called leukocytes. Now, types of white blood cells. There are two types of white blood cells: granulocytes and agranulocytes, WBC. Granulocytes have granules like a structure on the cell. So this is cell, white blood cells, and outer surface have granules like a structure. So they are called granulocytes. And the types of WBC which have no any granules like a structure, they are smooth surface. They have no any granules like a structure on their surface, so called agranulocytes. So what are examples? Granulocytes example is neutrophils, second example is eosinophils, and third example is basophils. These are examples of granulocytes WBC. They have granules like a structure on their surface. So neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. Now we know about examples of agranulocytes. So lymphocyte and monocyte. Lymphocytes and monocytes. They have no any granulous-like structure on their surface. A smooth surface, so known as agranulocytes. Further, lymphocytes have two types of lymphocytes: B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. Okay, so these are types of WBC. Granulocytes, they have granules like a structure on the surface. Example: neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. Agranulocytes, the type of WBC, have no any granule like a structure on their surface, so known as agranulocytes. Example: lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes have two types: B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. Now I am talking about plasma. So coming the topic about of plasma. So plasma constitute 55% of the blood, and it's have a pale yellow color, also called uh, straw-like color, juicy color. So plasma have 90 to 90 to 92% water, 6 to 8% proteins, and 1 to 2% nutrients and gases, and 0.8% inorganic salt. So plasma have 90 to 92% water, 6 to 8% proteins, 1 to 2% nutrient and gases, 0.8% inorganic salt. Now, which type of proteins present? So protein present in plasma is, first is fibrinogen, which is helps in blood clotting. Helps in blood clotting. When any injury in the body, then fibrinogen helps in blood clotting. It helps in loss of blood from the body during injury. Next protein is albumin. Albumin helps in osmotic balance. Helps in osmotic balance in body. That means the balance of water and minerals in human body with the help of albumin. So albumin helps in osmotic balance. Next protein is globulin. Globulin is a part of immune system. So globulin protein makes immune system which fight against disease. So it helps in defense mechanism, also provide immune system, to helps in defense mechanism formation. So many types of globulin present in, such as immunoglobulin A, IgA, IgG, IgM. These are globulin proteins which make antibody in the body, which fight against disease, protect our body from pathogens. So globulins helps in defense. Globulins make defense mechanism in human body. Okay. So these proteins present in plasma: fibrinogen, albumin, and globulin. Fibrinogen helps in blood clotting during injury. Any type of injury prevents blood flow, blood loss from the body. Second, albumin helps in osmotic balance in body. It's maintain water and minerals balance by osmosis. And third is globulin, which helps in defense mechanism, protect our body from pathogens, also called protect from disease. Now, which type of nutrients and gases present in plasma? First of all, I am discussing percentage of composition of types of WBC. So how many percentage of neutrophils in blood? So 60 to 65% neutrophils present. Eosinophils present 2 to 3%. Okay, and basophils is the least percentage present in WBC. So basophils 0.5 to 1%. Now granulocytes percentage: lymphocytes present 20 to 25%, and monocytes present 6 to 8%. So this is very important percentage of granulocytes and agranulocyte cells in WBC. So this is very important. So percentage is very important for exam. You can write descending order of percentage composition of WBC. So most evident is neutrophils. Suppose N is neutrophils, then lymphocytes, L for lymphocytes, then monocytes, then eosinophils, then basophils. Least number is basophils. So neutrophils 60 to 65%, then lymphocytes 20 to 25%, monocytes 6 to 8%, eosinophils 2 to 3%, and basophils is 0.5 to 1%. So these are descending orders, which is important for exam. So you can easily remember this by tricks. And for neutrophils, L for lymphocytes, M for monocytes, E for eosinophils, and basophils. So now we are coming to topic of composition of plasma. So I had already discussed about plasma have 90 to 92% water, 6 to 8% proteins. And proteins, which type of proteins present? So fibrinogen, albumin, and globulin. Now 1 to 2% nutrients and gases. So nutrients is, you know about nutrients: carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins. That a small amount of is present in blood, in plasma. And gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen, and 0.8% inorganic salt. Inorganic salt you know about sodium, calcium, magnesium, chloride ion, bicarbonate, it is. So these are in inorganic salt which is present 0.8% plasma.